Hi everybody, my name is Michelle Berry and I'm making this video to inform you guys of an amazing product that's on the market right now, and to share my story and how it's changed my life. And just starting at it, so my story is one of health and health improvement, and it's just getting started, as I'm just getting started with the company. So the company is TruVision Health, and they're from the States. And so I started about a month ago on this product, True Weight Energy and TruFix, and my health problems were really out of whack. They've been out of balance for almost 7-8 years, and I'm from Elliott Lake, and I was fine until I moved here, and just about 6 months after moving to Elliott Lake, my health just totally went downhill. Don't know if it's related to just the area or what's, in the water area, who knows. But that's what it's been like, really, really bad for the last 7-8 years with my health issues. It's been an everyday thing to deal with. Basically, my body is red, rashy all over, burning. And, starting 7-8 years ago, it would be a little bit on my hands, and year after year, it would just escalate. And like 2013 was a very, very bad occurrence of it, where like my skin literally burned off my hands. Couldn't use my hands for a few months. I had to have them in gloves and barely open. As when your skin burns off, you don't want anything to move, you don't want your skin to stretch or pull. It's really painful. My baby was, I think, about 6 months, maybe 8 months at the time, and it was difficult changing diapers and doing the motherly duties and house chores. My kids picked up a lot of that stuff and did dishes and laundry, as my body was just unable to do it. And about 3 months it took to resolve itself and somewhat get balanced. It's never really been resolved since it started, but it's bearable. And even though your body is burning and hurting and itchy, like just crazy, it's bearable, because at least you can still function and use your body each day, for chores and stuff like that. Anyways, we had a bakery open for a couple of years and had to close that because it just started to break out again in 2016, and it was like almost a whole year every day of my body being broken out in a body rash, basically, and legs swollen and numb and burning day and night. You just lie there in bed just burning. And doctors, going to the hospital, didn't have a family doctor at the time. 6 different doctors at the hospital. They all have a great job over there, and they're much needed. But in my particular situation, they couldn't really help with anything. And, if you don't have a family doctor to follow up with you, it makes it harder for them to, even do the starting stuff, to find out what's wrong. You kind of get lost in the paperwork. And so anyways, my dad started this product from TruVision, True Weight Energy and TruFix, and from my sister and my aunt, and just one person after the other started on the product and started passing it down, and so he was telling me, try the product, it'll help you out. And it was like, Dad, I've had this for like 7-8 years, it's just there. And I eventually found out that it was candida and leaky gut that was causing these massive issues, all related to food. Basically, with the candida, it's a bacteria we all have in our bodies, in our gut, and it can grow out of whack if you, chlorine kills your good gut flora. So if your body is losing your good gut flora to medications, they do that too, or to chlorine, or just a high sugar diet where you're not replenishing, and then you're feeding into that bad bacteria and it's growing, out of control. That was basically my problem. I had a high sugar diet all my life, as far back as I can remember. I don't know, we're newfies. Maybe that's why we have dessert, morning breakfast, after breakfast, before breakfast, after every meal. We're big sugar foodies, I guess. And, all the women are always making those yummy desserts and stuff like that. And so I just grew up with a high sugar diet, didn't know what it would do to me one day. Even as an adult, it took many years of suffering and not knowing, not understanding what was going on. And the doctors certainly don't tell you any of that. And they just, push off this notion that, oh, it's candida. Well, they think it's highly unlikely that that could be the problem. And, unfortunately dismiss a lot of the symptoms of that, having too much candida, when, many people could be getting help for it. And, instead they get the steroidal cream that just locks in all those toxins and causes inflammation in your body, doesn't get to the root problem, just covers it up. And still, it's really not comfortable to live with when you have those steroidal creams on your body every day. And so I actually didn't take those because my dad took those for years, and it only made all his skin issues worse. So learning from my dad, seeing what he's gone through, and ended up having to get 2 knees done and a hip done from chronic inflammation from all these toxins being stuck in his body. And, not actually having a doctor diagnose, hey, there's this problem going on in your body, let's get to the root of it, let's fix it. Nope, it was always just a cover-up method. And so I was really against those creams, even for comfort each day. I just use Vaseline, and a lot of you will probably think Vaseline's not good, but it was the one thing that I didn't react to of all the different creams out there, lotions available. It was something I didn't react to, and it did get me a lot of relief for, those 7-8 years on a daily basis. And so with TruVision, my dad started, and he had tremendous health benefits come from this product. He had no more chronic pain from arthritis and bursitis. He had no more inflammation. He lost 30 pounds in 6 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks. His thyroid, I suppose, he always had chronic fatigue and always napping during the day, and that really boosted his energy level, and especially with his diabetes, got his sugars under control, and just a wonderful product for so many different health issues and symptoms that you experience. And he's able to go for walks now. He goes out, he lives in Newfoundland, he goes out in the woods and chops wood, and he can actually do things and have a life and not be living in chronic pain and suffering. And so me following in my dad's footsteps there, we got all the same genes, and I got all of his allergies and skin problems, and another thing he doesn't have is the psoriasis anymore. They cleared up as well. So eventually he haggled me to just try this product, and it will help you, and just give it a try. And sure enough, I gave in, and okay, Dad, we'll give it a go. Right from day one with this True Weight Energy product and TruFix, there's 2 products that work together as a combo to give you a full-rounded combination of health benefits.